Hello. Good morning. Happy Friday. We made it through another week. Where's my stuff? We got Gerald. Gerald sleeping.
That was easy.
All the things. We got all the buttons to push. Welcome. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. I am Tamara Bertram, coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Who are you? Let me know if you're in the house, if you're watching, if I'm live. I have no eyes on me, so we'll see if I'm even in the right spot. Yeah, and let's say welcome to the weekend. Here we go. I'm drinking boring old water today. Honestly, if I don't get at least the 2 liters in by noon, I am so screwed the rest of the day. I drink 4 liters a day. And yeah, the worst thing is if you still have a liter left and it's like 6 o'clock at night. It's not okay. Hey, there's Cheryl. There's Pat. Leanna. Hello. Enjoy. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, coffee would be better. But honestly, I'm supposed to be on today's a cleanse day, which isn't as hard as it sounds. It's actually 3 smoothies and a dinner, which is light. Like the dinner is either fish or chicken, some steamed broccoli, and thank you, Leanna, and just some light food. So it's just, pardon me, easier on the digestive system. And I was going to have my smoothie this morning, and I realized of the 3 kinds of smoothies I'm supposed to have, I only have ingredients for the 3rd one. So I'm going to drink the 3rd one first, and then I'm going to buzz out to the store and buy the rest of the ingredients. And then, yeah, that'll be the day I've got to hit the post office with my card packets. And actually, I have a meeting, pardon me, at 11 with a doctor in BC. He's in BC for my diabetic course. Good morning, Christine. Hello, Winnipeg. How's the weather out there? I can't see. Is it getting any warmer? It was like +1 yesterday, and I think, is it tomorrow that's supposed to be +9, or is that next Saturday? I don't know. It's getting nice. So that means slushy and gushy, and hi, Tracy. All the things, but that's okay. Anyway, so yeah, I have a Zoom meeting with my diabetic doctor from BC. It's kind of funny. This probably should have been about 7 weeks ago that we were connecting. But anyway, he got the rest of my blood work, and it was supposed to be what we're doing moving forward. Well, I've been moving forward for 8 weeks now, so I'm not really sure what we're going to talk about. But anyway, that's at 11, and then I'll buzz out and I'll do all my errands and I'll make my smoothies and do all the stuff and the things. Oh, thank you, Pat. I think it's this neckline on the. Well, maybe I am. I'm not focusing on the scale because that's stupid, and I'm over that. But it makes me mad when the scale doesn't move. But I also know my body and it holds on to things, and then boom, I'll be down like 3 pounds one day. So I'm waiting for that because I'm still just down the 10 to 12 pounds, being very, very kind to myself, very gentle. I didn't blow it this week, but there were the 2 days, Saturday, Sunday. No, what day was it? Doesn't matter. The other day I made meatballs for the family. And I didn't feel like having what I was supposed to have. So I had my meatballs, which were great, but I had it in their sauce. And like I don't know, Pat. It's very complicated, actually. Hi, Bev. Hello. Christy, mine is 9. Oh, Christy, well, it's gonna get there, right? It's coming. No, pardon me. So this program I'm on it's macro based, which means you have like, I can't remember what the percentage is. 30% of your calories come from carbs. 30% come from fat, and 40% come from protein most weeks. I think that's the way it works. It's like 30, 30, 40. And then sometimes she changes it up to 30, 40, 30. And that's to trick your body. Apparently, like when you, they say, not that I would ever know this, but if you do the same workout day after day after day after day, eventually your body gets used to it and you don't make any progress. So you need to mix it up. Same thing with your body. If your body is used to this amount of carbs in a day or a week, then it doesn't really work as efficiently. So like this week is a higher carb week. So you might gain a little, like it's not fat really that you're gaining, but anyway, you'll gain some water retention in that in your joints. And then the next week, your body says, oh, where are all those carbs that I'm not getting this week? Because it's lower next week. Well, then then it ends up looking for the fat and it burns the fat. So I don't understand it, but I did. Are you, Pat? Did you sign up for it? Yay! Where's my yay? Yay, Gerald. Thank you. That's awesome. If you can do meal prep, it's fantastic. And once I got home, I finished my high dose meds and got on the IV stuff out of my body and found I had lost. Oh, excellent, Leanna. That's fantastic. Oh, Trina. Yeah. Okay, Trina. So, yeah, anyway, so the plan, it's working today. So last week I was up a bit. I mean, it doesn't take much. All I have to do is eat like 3 bites of something that has higher salt. And yeah, you better believe I'm retaining. And then the whole pooping cycle, like, let's just talk poop because that's what I do. That's a whole other thing too, right? Like one day I'm eating a lot of flax and chia and all this stuff and things. And if I haven't followed the plan, then my body, it does hold on to stuff. So anyway, this morning I was back down to what I was like a week ago. So I got to like a week ago in a bit, I was like 208 something. And I was like, yes, finally my body let go. And then I kind of had a little blip last week. And then boom, I was up to like 211 again. I went, oh, come on. Like, I know I haven't gained like 3.5 pounds of fat. It's impossible. Anyway, it's been taking all week to get down. So this morning I was back to 209. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be back to down to 208 something. So I'm on track. Yeah, I wanted to lose like 30 pounds before Mexico. Was that realistic? Yeah, it was optimistic. We'll see. We're getting there. I can feel it. I can see it. And I'm going for the non-scale victories. I feel better, and that's what's important. But I really, really would like to see the number go down because that'll just be double affirmation that yeah, it's working. And Trina, yeah, you're in the Lifestyle RX program too. I mean, that program in and of itself isn't teaching me anything. But I am off the high blood pressure meds, and that's because I've shifted some weight, and you wouldn't know it, but I guess I am a little bit more relaxed. I'm still working on not so much the meditation, but I really am working at trying to keep myself calm. And although there's, life has thrown me a whole lot of crap lately, my power is how I react to it. So I'm learning to step away. Yeah, the plateaus, right, Bev? So you need to mix it up. If you had a big 500 calorie meal, like if you had that shake and you all of a sudden shot in an extra 500 calories of something, tomorrow I bet you'd be down, or the next day. Like honestly, you need to shake up your body every now and then for it to say, okay, you're not starving me. Okay, then I can let go of this fat. So you might want to try that one day, Bev, honestly. Yeah, so anyway, I'm off the high blood pressure meds, and that's great. And I'm very anxious to see what my blood work is. Really, Linda? Okay, so I feel a little keyed up today. I'm a little up there today. This week again, I've had some things thrown at me that don't impress me much, but it's okay. What I find is I retract a bit. So even though I'm here with you guys now, in the last couple of days, I've had 2 or 3 people say, "How are you?" And I can't even answer because the answer is, "I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm struggling." But I know what to do with that. What I need to be at home for 2 or 3 days where I don't leave the house and I just reset. So yesterday I listened to music. I don't do that a lot, but I love Eva Cassidy, and I listened to a whole lot of Nightbird. That song that I posted, It's Okay Not to Be Okay. And I've just been listening to music and I'm doing what I want to do, not what I have to do. And it resets me. So today I already feel better. I said I wasn't leaving the house until tomorrow. I am going to leave the house today. I'm going to go to Costco because I want to, not because I have to. So it's a whole mind shift that I know in myself how to get to where I need to be. And I have to just like be like, la, 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 la. Yeah, people might be messaging me. My family might be needing something. I'm like, I can't. I can't. So, yeah, I step way back on weekends for work, Linda. Absolutely. But having said that, working all day yesterday helped me a lot. I got the packages ready to go for my class, and they're heading off to the mailbox in an hour. So that helps me. Like, it just helps reset me. And I'm going to prep the next class too, and I'm going to get that out the door. So just certain things that I want to do. I didn't do my newsletter yet. I might do it today. I might not. It's okay. I've got my virtual newsletter, right? And so people can watch that if they want to. Anyway, yes, happy International Women's Day. It's funny you should say that, Cindy. I was like thinking about it. I'm like, okay, you're going to see all the memes today about here's to strong women. May we be them. May we raise them, all that stuff. And it made me really stop and think, okay, so what is like a strong woman? And honestly, I had a lot of like really deep thoughts about it. And strong for sure doesn't mean not breaking down, right? It means breaking down but being able to regroup and step up again. It doesn't mean always being right. No, always just being everything to everybody. It means making mistakes and admitting those mistakes. And I do that. Like, people say I'm a strong person, and I'm strong, and I guess I am, because I've had a lot of stuff. Like all of us women, we've all had a lot of stuff thrown out over the years. Pardon me, but it's in how you react to that, and the mindset you take away, the lessons you learn. I screw up all the time. Like, my girls hear me say I am sorry more than they probably should. Like, I dog on them, I bitch on them. I make a lot of mistakes as a mom, but I recognize them and I say I'm sorry. And I think that is what is strength, is recognizing that you can be wrong, you can screw up. You just own it, and you regroup, and you try to do better. And you just try to be nice and help other people. That's being strong. That even when you're going through stuff, you help another woman up, right? You don't beat them down. I think that's what's being strong. So happy International Women's Day. Yes, right, Cindy? And some days, like this week, I went, you know what? I am so, pardon my French, but GD, sick of being strong. I just want to fall apart. And I did. I fell apart this week, and that's okay. I will regroup. Like, what are you going to do? I'm not going to be down forever, right? I need to wrap my head around everything. It's been 1 week now without my fuzzy little buddy, and it has been hard. It's been hard. But I'm learning the new normal, right? We need to just find out the way through and what it looks like going forward. And yeah. Anyway, so cheers to Friday. Cheers to strong women. Cheers to broken women. Cheers to women, period. Forget the strong women. Just here's to women. Do your best. That's all you can do. Mm-hmm. Hey, Lillian. Jenny from Nova Scotia, how are you? What's the weather down in Nova Scotia? It's like, we're Canadian. We have to talk about the weather, right? Thanks, Kathy. It's it's not okay, but it's okay. Like Nightbird says, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're all just a little lost, and it's all right. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay to be lost. If you're lost, it's all right. Anyway, okay, there's my little serenade. Okay, let's get down to some business here, because we do have a little bit to go over. Not a ton. It is a new month, though. First, and look at this. Like, seriously, the crap. This was yesterday. Like, this is my desk, people. It's all real. It doesn't get more real than me. Rainy and cold, plus temperatures. That's right. Here too, Jenny. So good. Yes, karaoke, Nicole. Anyway, that was really bad. I'm very, something's up with my chest. I don't know. Maybe it's long COVID. I don't know what it is. But I keep having chest x-rays, and they say, no, you're fine. Okay. Spring extravaganza. Woo! Where's Gerald? Gerald, step up, little buddy. We are half sold out, I'm excited to say. I am also thrilled to announce the winner of the early bird draw was Lucy. Lucy has come to every one of our extravaganzas, so I'm thrilled that she got a little reward. And we don't know what that reward is yet, but it's something good. Something good from the new catalog when it comes out. So if you're in the Morinville, Edmonton area, Spring Extravaganza is the long weekend in May 18th. Yep. It's a bad weekend to have it, but we're doing it anyway because it's the only one that worked for us, and the hall. So it's $100 is the registration. You can also upgrade. So as I mentioned before, the focus is on the new in colors that will be released in May. So we're getting all the stuff to go with the new in colors package of the color, the cardstock, the designer paper, the embellishments, a fifth of the roll of all of the ribbons, and so on and so forth. We're going to make 9 projects, 3 each of 3 cards, and then we usually have a gift or a treat or something else that's going to go with that. We just don't know what they are yet. I will be in Mexico when the catalog goes live, but Tracy, the brains of this operation, will be ordering for all of us while I am getting a sunburn and drinking a foofy drink with an umbrella in it. So yay to Tracy. Couldn't do it without her, let me tell you that for free. There are some upgrade options. You can add in a $25 add-in to get the 5 in-color markers, and you can add in another $68 if you want all of the in-color blends. It's a smoking good deal. Total is $193 if you want the full package. There is a to-go option, but you have to know that won't include any of the stamped images or the bundles that we will be using. You'll get everything else here, and there will be instructions on how to put your stuff together, but you won't have the items. Now, you can certainly order those through Tracy or myself, or you can order them yourself. You can use what's in your stash. but any images that we use might, if you don't have those particular bundles, you won't be able to use the exact images. But there's always, there's always a way to make it your own, right? So those are options for to go. But in person is so much fun. It's a full day, 9 to 4, May 18th. You should register. I know at this point a lot of people are waiting to see what the in colors are. I've had a little sneaky peeky and a few hints. And if you just Google hot color trends 2024, Stampin' Up is always on point. So they'll be fairly close to what you see in home decor and in the fashion world. So just Google hot color trends 2024, spring 2024, and you'll get an idea of what the new in colors are going to be. But anyway, stay tuned for all that. We're going to know, we're going to see the catalog on the 18th of May. So we, Tracy and I, pardon me, we'll know what we're going to be using. Of course, we can't show them to you at the time, but people are going to wait to see what the colors are, I'm sure, at this point. So that's the spring extravaganza first and foremost. Now, I'll leave that there. What else? My perennial postage. So I only have 3 packets left of this. They are ready to go. They're upstairs, sitting by my mail section. And like, here's my little packet for what I'll be putting together. So only 3 of them are left. These are the cards we're making. I've gone through this a number of times, but let's do it again because they're beautiful, if I do say so. So I've done all the prep for this, all the die cutting, all the ribbon cutting, all the ribbon bows. I've done them all for you. So this is the class. The perennial postage bundle is included, a must-have die stamp set, and the must-have dies. Okay, so that's the $85 option, $95 long distance. Porch pickup, porch pickup long distance. If you want just the stamp set, it's $55 local, $65 long distance. You can take just the card class for $40. Okay. Now, if you take the other card class only option with my blueberry bunches, that is April 26th, these are those cards. If you take both of those classes, the $40 option, you'll get $55 worth of free spending. So I know, Leanna, I saw your message. You were already taking this one. So now you're going to take this one as well. You're just going to let me know what you want for $55. I'll have that shipped to your door. And you might just make sure that you've got the other items you need for these for the projects, because not everything is included in those. So those are my classes that are coming up. And yeah, you register for both of the $40 options. You get $55 in free spending. Now, we have 2 new all-inclusive kits just landed yesterday. Yes, they did. My graphics are terrible. You can go to you can go to tamarabertram.stampinup.net. And you can go into the store, shop new arrivals or what's new or something like that. There are 2 new kits that came. Now, these are terrible graphics, but anyway, this is such a fun little kit. If you have grandkids or children or nieces or some of the younger ones, or you know what, they might like these at the senior home. I might have to talk to the lady where Dad lives. These are like a little game. It's like you got to throw the whatever it is and catch it in their mouth. Hi, Ida. And these are only $16.50. So that's really inexpensive. So this is what you get in it. I don't know. Terrible graphic. And then the other one is called, so that's called Frogs and Friends, or what's that one called? That one is called Frog and Friends. And then for $20, there's one called Your Day to Shine. So that means when it's $20, you know there's no ink or stamp set. They're all die cuts and such. So in the different languages as well. So that's an all-inclusive kit. So those just landed. They're available now if you're into it. March Paper Pumpkin is the Meandering Meadows. Okay, you've got 2 more days to register for that. You can either message me and say, yes, please, I would like one. Or you can subscribe. And the deadline for that is in 2 days. But if you want one, I can send it. You can have it shipped. I'll get it shipped to me, and then it's an extra $5 for me to mail it to you. But I don't give you the box, and ideally not the ink spot either. I can send them, but they usually end up crushed because I don't send it in a padded envelope, because that just bumps up the mailing cost by ridiculous amounts. So yeah, you and me both, Teresa. Grandkids, bring them on. All right, so that's the Paper Pumpkin. Now I want to talk about Paper Pumpkin for a minute. Oh, so the Meandering Meadows kit. So you get a free stamp set is included in that one. And so the $34 plus tax for the subscription. And there are, of course, the add-on dies, which I've talked about all the time. So anyway, this is the last month that those are going to apply. So next month there will be new dies that are going to coordinate with the April, May, and June kits. Okay, so these are 1650. And this is a nice big, like that's nice and big. Look, it's the length of my finger. Okay, so talking about Paper Pumpkin, I just wanted to let you guys know, I'm like, I think I should read some of the stuff that I get sent in my email. So Paper Pumpkin, there are a lot of different resources available to you. If you get the Paper Pumpkin, or if you get the refills, I can't read this, it's not very dark, but I'll read it to you. I mean, I can read it, but you can't. So I subscribe, and so every month I get a newsletter from Paper Pumpkin, and they tell you about all these additional resources. I'm like, I gotta check these out. So it says, are you looking for even more inspiration? Make sure you download this month's alternative sample recipes created by our talented concept artists. You can share these recipes with your customers to give them an idea on how to use the kit and all the lovely coordinating products. So I'm like, coordinating products? What? So I clicked on this button and it took me to the Stampin' Up store, and it took me to like these dies and different, like all the inks and different things that coordinate. I'm like, well, why have I never done that before? So if you get these emails, click on some of the things and see what they do. I had another maybe this was the same email. So there's also paper. Okay, so if you're a demonstrator, the Paper Pumpkin Demonstrator Connection. So that's a resource for demonstrators. But there's also a Paper Pumpkin Facebook page. There's a Paper Pumpkin Pinterest group. And if you go into Pinterest and you say Paper Pumpkin Alternatives February 2024, it comes up with like a bazillion different ideas. So there's lots of resources for that. They have, if you're a subscriber, they have past kits that you can get for sale. So like the Easter kit, you can get a refill for that for $15. So there's lots of resources available for that. And then here in the email too, here, if you can just click on past kits for sale and coordinating products. I'm like, I really need to click on these things more. And then I'm like, Facebook live event. What the heck is that? I clicked on it. Of course, the event is over. And it was like putting it together, like kit along thing. I'm like, well, who knew? I really need to get my head in the game here and step up with the program. Anyway, there's lots of things what are they called? Resources available to you if you get the kit. And if you don't like the kit, hit some of those other alternatives that are out there on the internet because they're fabulous. Okay. I'm going to go into the retiring colors. Okay, you guys. So inks are being a problem right now. Not just the retiring inks, but they're having some supply chain disruptions. And so a lot of our stuff, it says like ink and paper are out of stock and the due date back is to be determined. And we're like, well, what the heck? What do you mean to be determined? There's some supply chain disruptions. So if there are some of the retiring colors that you want, Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis, Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, and Parakeet Party, or I beg of you, order them now. Get them now because you might not be able to. There might be some sort of disruption and you might be out of luck. So the day is coming. They're retiring, guys. So get them while you can. All right. So, excuse me. Online exclusives. There have been a whole batch of stuff that has been released. And they are so good that a number of them are not in stock right now. One of them being the Happy Little Things bundle. So again, you've seen these, you can see these. I've shown these a few times because the dies are out of stock for a while, and I'll get to that when it's in the in my next little segment on what's out of stock right now. What else is out of stock? The Simply Zinnia bundle, the stamp set is out of stock. These adhesive shiny sequins are out of stock. The Magnolia Mood stamp set is out of stock. The Sweetly Scripted stamp set is out of stock. There's something else I thought. Anyway, a bunch of stuff is out of stock. It's coming back. But this is just, and people get angry. They get so angry going, oh my gosh, it's only been released for a day and a half. How they sold out already? Simply because the forecasting wasn't right. And these are what we call runners, right? Like they do as the best. I mean, they guess at how much they need of everything. And honestly, 95% of the stock they have, they order way too much of. They order more than they ever think they're going to sell. And so over and above what they think they're going to sell, they sold that contingency as well. So essentially they're just like they blew it out of the water with what we wanted. And so the stock is not available. It just goes to show that being a demonstrator, the main perk is that you can get stuff early. These sequins even sold out before they went live to customers. So a great perk of being a demonstrator is that you can order early and hopefully get stuff before it sells out. So you should be a demonstrator. Yes, you should. My desk is falling apart. Squirrel. Okay. Anyway, graphics. Oh, hey, did you see my post that I did just a couple minutes ago? I have a half price item. I'm closing a party at noon today, and I have a half price item available for sale. That doesn't mean I'm giving you stuff for free. It means if you want a half price item, comment on that post by 11:30, like within 1 hour, on what you want for half price, and I'll do a draw because I want to close the party at noon today. And it's not much notice, I know, but I went, oh my gosh, I kind of forgot to order an order back in early February. So I need to get that ordered right now. So if you're interested in a half price item, let me know what you want with the item code, and I'll do a draw from probably only going to be about 6 people that comment because I only just posted it. So, okay. Let's see. So I've gone through extravaganza, classes, new kits, the March paper pumpkin, retiring colors, new online exclusives. Okay. So yes, what's sold out right now? The Happy Little Things dies, the adhesive back shiny sequins, the flowering zinnia suite because of the sequins, simply zinnia bundle because of the stamp set, the magnolia mood bundle. The stamp set of that one is out too. Anything you want, Linda, but if I have to mail it to you, then it's going to cost more. So ideally a bundle that's not a punch, because what happens is you get a half price item, but then you also have to pay for me to get it to you. So that would be the $16.99. So $17.70, I think it is, to mail it to you as well. So you can, but it's better for a bundle and not 12 by 12 paper, because that too costs a ton for me to mail it to you. So yes. All right. Anyway, so what is not orderable? I think I'm almost on time today. Not orderable right now. So the embossing powders, I've told you this before. I'll tell you again. We can't get the embossing powders back until yeah, exactly. That's not worth it. We can't get the embossing powders back until the fall. They've changed suppliers, and then we blew through our supply that we thought would get us through until the fall. And the new suppliers won't have everything in place and ready until the fall. So no adhesive no embossing powders into the fall. Our adhesive back hearts and flowers due back the week of March 18th. Purple Fine Shimmer Gems due back the week of March 11th. Adhesive back cork March 11th. The Baker's Twine 3-pack March 11th. Adhesive back shiny sequins, which you should see how I spelt that. Wow. You're going to show you this. Look at this. This says adhesive, knacked, shiny squims. Okay. Yeah, I need more coffee. I need something. Okay. Adhesive back shiny sequins due back April 29th. April 29th. Those are the new ones. That's how popular they are. Our Tuxedo Black Memento Pad, April 1st. Memento Refill, March 1st. Hi, Susan. Winkastella to be determined. Highland Heather Refill, March 25. Uninked Whisper White Pad and Refill. I didn't write a date. Let's go with March 25. Pretty Peacock Ink Pad, March 25. The Refill, March 25. Sweet Sorbet Refill, March 18th. Papers. Okay, so all of these are papers. Memloin Mambo. I think it's supposed to be say Melon Mambo. It says Memloin. March 25. Pretty Peacock, March 25. The new 2023 New Core Colors cardstock to be determined. The Regal's 12 by 12 to be determined. Bubble Bath cardstock, March 25. Lemon Lolly to be determined. You know what, Nicole? That's happened before. It's been out for months on end. There must be something in that. It's just a Winkastella weird thing. Like, it was out for months before too. So no, I don't have any intel on that. It's just not available. Don't know. The other place sells it, right? That other place, but I bet they're sold out too. I think it's a Wink thing. All right, the Forever Love DSP, March 18. Gold Foiled Flowers Cards and Envelopes, March 18. Sweet Thoughts Memory and More Cards and Envelopes, March 25. The stamps, okay, so the Simply Zinnia, March 25. So that's in a couple weeks. Magnolia Mood, that's the new online one, March 18th, and Sweetly Scripted, to be determined. So when it says to be determined, that to me, I don't know. No, because they're not, it's Magnolia? I think it's because it's a photopolymer, and there's something in the photopolymer that they can't get, one of the ingredients, because of supply chain disruption. Okay. Stamp and Seal Refill, March 25. Modern Oval Punch, April 22. Adoring Hearts Hybrid. Oh, my typing. You can tell when I have the cat on my lap when I'm typing. The embossing folder, April 8th. Heartfelt Hexagon Punch, April 22. Happy Little Things dies March 25. Yeah, I've got a few backups too, Cindy. When they come back into stock, I buy 2 or 3 or 4 at the time. Yeah. Okay, so low inventory. Here we are. Giddy up, let's go. It's 10:30. 2022-2024 in color pearls. The Pretty Peacock and Gold metallic ribbon. Stays on refill. Berry Burst refill. Shaded Spruce refill. Gray Granite refill. Copper Clay refill. Pecan Pie refill. Regal's refill bundle. Okay, so people are starting to stock up on the inks, okay, on the ink refills. And so, anyway, gold foil sheets, the Regal's cardstock, Pecan Pie cardstock, Winter Meadow DSP, brushed gold cards and envelopes, paper butterfly accents, mini glue dots, Marius Trees dies, sparkling snowflakes, tag topper punch, deckled circles dies, the deckled circles, you guys, and Easter lilies dies. That'll be gone within a week, I tell ya. I'm telling ya, Easter's coming. People are buying the Easter stuff. And the Everyday Details dies. Now, can we just rewind to when Tamara said these will sell out? They will sell out, right? The Everyday Details. Guess what's in low inventory, people? Come on now. The Everyday Details dies. Come on. You heard it here first. Tamara said, I told you, low inventory. And I bet they won't be back till April when they go out, right? Because things don't come back until April now, because they're coming from China on the slow boat. I know. That's it. That's all. It's 10:32. I'm going to fly out of here because I have a meeting at 11. I'm starving, so I have to go make my cherry and chocolate smoothie. That sounds good, right? Yeah, cherries and chocolate, cocoa, yeah, and almond milk and stuff, and it's really yummy. So I'm going to go do that, and then I've got an 11 o'clock meeting, and then I'm out the door. So comment on if you want a half price item, if you want to be in the draw. Excuse me, I'm closing that party at noon because Pat, I am sorry, Pat R. forgot to order your stuff. I said I ordered it. I wrote down ordered and shipped to me. I did not, in fact, order it. I just lied to myself. So I need to close that party. I need to get my Pat her stuff. So comment on that. What else? That's all I know. Have a fabulous weekend. I hope you get into some deep relaxation. It's going to be some nice slushy weather. Enjoy it. Spring is coming, you guys. That's it. That's all. I'll be back here Monday at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. That's all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you on Monday. Bye.